My name is Mark MacDonald and I'm running to be a member of the National Executive Committee. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about my background and really what it is that formed my opinions. I grew up in quite a rough council estate in Birmingham, the only son of a single parent mom who was disabled, and I was her carer from a very early age. And I left school at the age of 16 with very limited qualifications and soon started working in my local factory. And I remember the first day I got a wage, the first Friday I came home and gave it to my mum, and it was £27. And but finding that this really wasn't for me, I got a job in my local hospital, became a porter, and later I became a plaster of Paris technician working in A&E. I went up and trained. I did a 2-year course and I became an anaesthetic and surgical assistant, and I worked in some of the major hospitals across London, St Thomas's, St Bartholomew's. And it was when I was working in one of those hospitals under the Conservative government, under the NHS cutbacks, that they closed the very hospital I worked in. And I protested and I worked hard and I was a union rep, and it failed and the hospital closed. And it really sparked something in me that I needed to do something. I needed to change. I needed to get rid of this Conservative government. And so I went to night school, and for the first time at the age of 26 I did some A-levels. And I went to university, I did a law degree, and I became a barrister. But I didn't stop there. I set up one of the largest miscarriage of justice organisations within the country, looking in to people who say that they're innocent and seeing issues and concerns that I found in the criminal justice system. I worked in America on the death penalty, and I worked in Nashville and Tennessee and Alabama and Louisiana, working and trying to expose the problems of the death penalty and capital punishment in the United States. I stood for Parliament twice. Once in Wantage and most recently in Stoke. And here in Stoke we were a victim of that collapse of that red wall. The working classes effectively turned their back upon Labour, and it's the reason why I now want to be a member of the National Executive Committee, because we've got to do something that's different. We've got to bring Labour to the people, not the other way around. That's why I want to be a member of the National Executive Committee. That's who I am and how I got here.